Good?
Yep.
What's funny?
I'm just laughing at you.
Why?
I don't know. What's up? My name is Sawyer. This is my dad. And hi.
Hey.
So for this video, I am sitting down with my dad, who isn't home that often, and we're going to be, well, I asked you guys to ask him a bunch of questions.
I look like I got bug eyes. I see that light in my glasses.
Well, you can take them off if you want.
I can't see no more.
Oh God. So I'm going to read some of the questions and he's going to answer them for you.
Yeah, 'cause I can't see to read them.
So the first one that I saw is from Paris, and she asks, what is your favorite thing about me or the family as a whole?
About you or the family as a whole?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the thing I like about you the most is that you're so free living and nice. And you see the good in everything. That's a good thing. And the good thing about my family is the thing I like most about my family is it's a pretty decent anchor for me being on the road.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good unit.
Yeah. Well, that was sweet. Thank you. This one is a silly one, but do you think that a hot dog should be considered a sandwich?
It is a sandwich. It's a great piece of meat sandwiched in between two great buns.
Oh no.
It's a sandwich. It's just a long sandwich.
So they know that Mom loves Australia. So somebody asked if you like Australia as much as Mom does.
I do. I think I'd like to do walkabout.
Oh, this is from a friend of mine named David, who's also a YouTuber. He says, what other YouTubers does he know of or enjoy watching? So I'm just going to shut up and let him tell you what YouTube he enjoys.
What YouTube I enjoy is, well, I enjoy Paul H. Films, Ken Surfs, they're DE Collectors and Shavers. Look it up. Let's see. Who else? Oh, Nugget Noggin. I love watching Nugget Noggin. And Nugget Noggin, he's a relic recoverist. He's a metal detectorist. He's a young kid. Always starts his videos out with a Bible verse, and that's important to me. So, got to keep God in it no matter what. And of course, I like Sawyer. I like watching him.
If you want to go on a scavenger hunt through the videos, you'll probably find a comment from him on almost every single video. Somebody said, are you a Why Don't We fan? I don't think you know that much about them, but...
Oh, what I do know about Why Don't We is through Sawyer. and that's about it. I'm a country music fan. That's what I am. Country music and southern rock. So they're just not my style of music, but I can appreciate it because I can appreciate all types of music. So I can appreciate it, yeah. Some of them I really like, so.
Somebody said, was I a bad child or annoying at times?
Never a bad child. Annoying.
Still.
Only because he needed a lot of attention. He required a lot of attention. So if he wasn't right up in the middle of what everybody was doing, he thought he was being left out. So he had to be included no matter what. But not that annoying. I never found him to be very annoying.
Well, thank you. Somebody said, did you ever think that I would become so popular on YouTube?
No. But let me take that back. he's popular with all his friends, and he's very likable. So, why not?
Somebody said, how are you feeling today?
Tired. I've been doing some maintenance around the house. Just got in from Wichita, Kansas. Took basically a day and a half to get here, and went right to sleep and got up and started working on the house. So I've been digging pipeline ditches and revamping some plumbing, and so I'm pretty tired.
Somebody said, who is your favorite celebrity?
My favorite celebrity, dead or alive?
Either or.
Either or. I guess let me give it twofold. Dead would be John Wayne. Alive, I guess Sawyer would be.
Oh, God.
He's kind of a celeb.
Nah. They keep asking who your favorite member of Why Don't We is, so I have to ask. Even though you don't know who, you pick one from there.
Okay. So, I don't know their names by heart, by face, so, but, just bear with me. But I can tell you who I like the most. I like that one the most.
He picked Daniel. Ooh, that was a good one. What is one thing you remember from when I was a kid? I guess like a memory or something.
Well, there's lots of them, so I'll just pick one. One of my favorites, and I guess one of my favorites. He was maybe 6 years old, maybe. We had all been down to the beach, if I'm not badly mistaken. We stopped at a little place, and
No!
he had to. He was at the magazine rack, the grown-ups magazine rack. Not anything X-rated, of course, but I don't. He might have been 8. I'm not sure. He's just a little bitty feller. He was only about this tall. So, anyway, he found this men's magazine. I think it was called Men's, and it had a picture of a dude with great pecs. Situation going on right there, you know. He was in great shape.
Oh, God.
Well, Sawyer had to have it. This little 5 or 8 year old had to have it because that was a goal, I guess. He set a goal for himself. He wanted to look like that.
Yep.
And he needed that magazine. He absolutely needed it. And he come running to me, and I was shocked to see this magazine in his hands. And
I'd be shocked too. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. But so he asked, could he have it? And I said, no, son, you're too young to have that magazine. You can't have it.
I think the front was literally talking about how to have sex or something.
Yeah, it was 6 or 8, 10 ways to satisfy your woman or something. I don't know. But anyway, I told him no. He couldn't have it. And he looked at me. The magazine dropped. He looked down at it, and I saw that child's world crumble. I saw it in his eyes. And he looked up at me, and he had tears in his eyes. He didn't cry. He didn't sob. He didn't pitch a fit. He didn't do anything like that. He just accepted my response. And he turned to take it back after one more glance at it, like it was his last chance at life. And I said, okay, you can have it. Give it to me and I'll buy it for you. And
Well, it was more like, give me that magazine.
just give me the magazine. And he smiled, and I don't know, I think he still got that magazine somewhere.
It's in there.
So he still has it. It's
Still a goal.
So that's one of my faves.
Somebody said, what is your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero. I guess Batman, which is pretty much my favorite.
So you like DC? You're not really into the Avengers or anything?
Yeah, I like Marvel, but DC was what I grew up with.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said favorite Netflix show. The only show that he watches that was on Netflix is Supernatural, but he's not caught up. He needs to catch up on that.
Orange, the New Black.
Orange is the New Black. Didn't Adam get you into that?
Yeah, I watched it a little bit. I watched the whole first season. Fell in love with it.
He's also really, really, really behind on Riverdale.
I'm so far behind on Riverdale.
I need you to catch up on that.
Yeah, well, somebody wouldn't have been taking a nap, a siesta this evening after I come in from working.
I
We could have
wasn't
watched.
sleeping. I was just resting my eyes. That's what you said.
Yeah, right.
Somebody said, "Can you hit the woe?" Which is a dance. So basically, you just do that. Can you do that?
Can I do that? Hold them glasses right there and just do this and dab.
Oh no.
Do y'all like seeing my granddaughter on here?
Yes, I just did
Mac.
it. I just filmed a video, and it was.
And I am the grandfather.
I filmed a video that was. I went undercover as a fan account, and somebody said that their favorite video was the one with Max so far. Somebody said, if you could choose a superpower, which one would it be? Flying or invisibility?
Definitely, well, one side of me would say invisibility for obvious reasons. Sometimes I just want to disappear. But my one that I would choose would be flying.
Where would you go? That's not them asking. That's just me asking. Where would you fly?
Where would I fly? Everywhere, anywhere. Just to be up there. I love to fly. Love to fly in airplanes. I love flying.
I've never flown before.
You would.
Somebody said, did I have any phases when I was growing up? I wouldn't say phases, but I did have random obsessions. You can see it. It's like levels as I got older.
I guess he went through different. Well, it's the same phase. He's still in a collector phase. He just collects different things.
Mm-hmm.
He'll go through. I think one of the first things he wanted to collect was Smurfs, and he's got this great YouTube video, probably one of his very first. He's got this little munchkin voice, and he's taking you through his Smurfs collection, telling you all about who they are and everything. And and that's one of my favorites too. I like watching that one. Anyway, so he collects things. He likes to collect things, keepsakes.
I still do.
Yeah. So he'll be rich one day because he'll have something that somebody will want, and they'll pay mega bucks for it because most all his stuff's still in the boxes.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see them, but I have Pops over there. Somebody said, can you do a backflip? Don't try.
I used to.
Don't.
I used to could do it.
Don't try.
I did it once on dry land, and I could always do one off of like a not a cliff, but a rock bank into the creek or river. I could always do them there. Off a diving board. Yes, I used to could. Not anymore. No, too many car wrecks, too many motorcycle wrecks.
What is one quote that you live by?
Be nice. I don't always make it, but I try.
What do you think of me having a big following? By the way, love you both. I love you too, and I'm sure he does.
I love you for loving him, and thank you for loving us. What about the big following?
What do you think of it?
I think it's amazing. Just amazing.
I think he likes the stories that I can tell him about it.
Yeah. It's just amazing. It's easy to get caught up in, but it's amazing. I'm so proud of him.
Well, thank you. What's the craziest thing that I've done? Oof, y'all are really trying to get some stories out of this, aren't you?
Craziest thing. He's never done things too crazy. He's not a big I would say he's not a big risk taker, so it would be nothing there. The craziest thing he's ever done was put himself out there on YouTube for everybody to do their will. I mean, that's crazy. It takes a lot of guts to do something like that, I think. So, that's, to me, that would be the craziest thing he's ever done, because he's always been so shy growing up, and he's still shy. You wouldn't know it, but so the craziest thing that he's ever done is something like this, in the safety of his little place right here. But when you put yourself out there like that, you put yourself out there for mega fans and mega haters, you know, and that takes a lot of nerve.
Thank you. Do you have anything that you just want to say to them?
Thanks for having me on. Thanks for asking the questions. Thanks for getting to know me a little more. And just keep getting in behind Sawyer. I mean, he needs the help. and I guess it's not help. It's the positive feedback. That's always a good thing. Everybody needs that. We all need that. You guys need it. So whenever you get the opportunity, give it. Not just to Sawyer, but to people in your daily lives. Just give it. Always give positive feedback. But don't be afraid to give negative feedback also when it's constructive. Don't ever do it in cruelty. That's just not right. Try to be constructive. So, I guess that's about it. Unless I'm supposed to say like and subscribe. And don't forget to comment, because every time you comment, it does something. It means something. I'm not sure what that is, but if you hit the like, put a little comment in there too. Just say boss or dope, or wait, that's not in your generation. Is it? Y'all still say that? Or wowza.
No, I don't know about that one, but yeah, so that'll be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't really get to film with my dad that much, but it was really cool since he was here that he agreed to film for you guys. So thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
If you'd like to check out my social medias, they'll be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Keep going and have a great day. You want to do the outro with me?